Binky dinky. Hello, hello. Let me actually fix this really quick if I can. Settings. I don't think I can actually. Okay. Alrighty. Hello. Hello, hello. We're going live. Got a pretty important collective reading today. This is going to be Divine Feminine based. All right, sorry, I should have changed the label. It is Tarot and Chill, but we're doing a collective message first. For anybody that wants to stay tuned, it's a really impactful reading. It's funny, I almost forgot that I had a Tarot and Chill live set for today because I was already tapping into y'all's energy. Okay, there's some big shit. I was receiving massive downloads. It's so funny. I started recording and I was like going on and on and on. And like what was funny was when I was driving in the car receiving these downloads, I was actually like, maybe I should just go live because there's so much information. And then as I'm sitting down doing your guys' reading, I get like a reminder, like it's time to go live. So I literally almost forgot, but I mean, we're always on time, right? So I actually had somebody's passed on grandfather energy in my back seat. This person smoked cigarettes, so that could resonate for some of you guys. And this person was actually giving me the indicator to do a message for you guys. And then when I looked at the time, it was 11:11. So I do have a couple channeled songs for you guys. This was going to be a video that I was going to upload, but what better way to do it than on a live spread? So the first channeled song that I got for you guys was Messy by Lola Young. 'Cause I'm too messy, 'cause I'm too fucking clean. Okay, so that's a really good song, and I was talking about like you guys are really breaking out, embodying your energy. You passed the test. I have charms that I already pulled. We'll go over them to like further confirm this. Okay, it kind of sucks because I was like balls deep in a collective video message. All right, but now it's just going to be a live stream. So this is going to be uploaded on YouTube underneath the Divine Counterpart tab. All right, so I know this is a Tarot and Chill. You guys are, I'm probably not going to be doing live personal readings just because I totally like forgot that we were even going to do this live, and there's a pretty impactful collective message. So if you guys want to stay, you're more than welcome to. If you can't, you guys can follow me over on my YouTube channel. I have the same name over there, and then that way you can kind of siphon what you want to watch. So this is going to be pretty Divine Feminine based. They don't want us picking up on masculine energy. A lot of you guys just closed out cycles, releasing them for your highest good. Okay, I'm trying to remember if there's any more energy that I was kind of pre-channeling here. The second song that I got was part goddess, part gangster. So you guys have really been embodying your shadow self and your higher self. You're coming into like a union with that. All right, it's not even like a union within your own divine feminine and masculine energy. I feel like you guys have already had that kind of integration a little while ago. This is more like integrating your shadow into your light body. So there's been a lot of chakra upgrades. Heart chakra is very significant because that's what you just went through. I was also receiving the download that the portal 3-3 could have been very significant. Okay, so this cycle that you just broke free out of and got the key to unlock this door, because you guys literally have the key to unlock this door right now. Okay, so super significant. So the 3-3 portal could have been very significant to where a lot of shit was stemming up for you to siphon out and go through. And I feel like this was the type of energy that it kept resurfacing, and you could only dig so deep because of like all of the integration that you had already been doing. So they were just showing me like somebody like shoveling out the core of themselves and then like taking a break, because, you know, you were tired of like trying to bury. It's like finding buried treasure almost. Like you're shoveling, trying to find this gem or like this inner diamond, this key, okay, that you are taking to this door. And they would just show me like over the course of like a month and a half, just shoveling, needing to take a break, maybe feeling in a better energy, maybe resting. And then it's like getting back to the shoveling where like all of this shit would like resurface again. And so it's not like exactly a pretty picture of the emotional energy that I was feeling. I feel like a lot of you guys felt stuck. A lot of you guys were like, fuck, like, I don't know if I can do this, like what I'm even trying to find or like obtain. But like, it was like the energy would just keep coming over you, like a wave crashing over you is kind of what they're showing me, where it would like swallow you up again, because it wasn't something that you could avoid. You had to do this deep healing. This is what spirit and your angels do, because they know that there's a certain amount of time for you to be ready to shift. Okay, so you obtained this key. So the energy that we're in right now is you're in this recovering process as of right now. And the reason why you're in a recovery process, even though you might feel like your energy is better because you can feel the energy shifting, your chakras are all still being upgraded one last time. It was like you already purged out. Now they're all being upgraded, and we work from the lower chakras to the top. So so right now we're working in the lower chakras, but it's going to be at a more rapid rate. So when you hit the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, that's when your mindset is fully going to shift. You're going to be fully activated here, okay? Alrighty. And then we will go over the letters. If I do have time, if you guys do want like a collective, or a live personal reading, I'm open to it, okay? Just because literally there's not even a lot of people in here right now. I know a lot of other readers go live during the week. So, all right, and I just saw the word race too as I'm looking down at this, and also dug. So that's just confirming like digging with the shovel, okay? Like kind of like racing to the finish line. But we have the red heart and we have the yellow heart. Okay, so solar plexus, root chakra, sacral chakra is very significant right now. We have the letter R, A, D, I, R, E, C, A, Z, P, K, Q, L, X, M, E, X, V, Q, K, K, F, P, S, G, Q, D, and U. Okay, so that's what I got for the initials. And then we got quite a few charms as well. So we started, what did we start with? Where's the other one? So literally one of the first charms that fell out was this key. As I was channeling that energy, finding the hidden treasure within you, okay? So there's a key that you obtained that took a while to get there, okay? We're also seeing the triangle, so Egyptian roots, pyramids can be significant, but it's also like a trifecta of the Holy Trinity. So this could be like your soul self, your 3D self, and spirit all working together, like you're all combining into one. Also, you're going to be at the peak of your energy. The peak of your enlightenment is coming. Dragon energy can be very significant. This is like seeing all, being extremely spiritual, extremely knowledgeable and gifted, okay? The dragon Chinese horoscope can resonate for some of you guys as well, but this is like dragon energy, okay? Dragon's blood, incense, or anything like that can be significant as well. Year of the Dragon could have been very significant for you. That's when this transformation could have started, actually. All right, and you know that the key is actually found within the heart, okay? And so that's what we were doing. That's why the heart chakra is so significant. That's why we had that like heart chakra purge, because you had to crack your heart open to find this key, okay? So that's really significant. We had the lotus flower yesterday. The lotus flower grows in the mud. So it was like you had a period of time where it was like you were stuck in the mud. You had to like navigate through the stuck energy to get yourself out to find the key. But you are rising above here with the hot air balloon. You're rising above. You're about to be at peak enlightenment. Unicorn energy. You're a rare breed. Okay. You're very, very rare. And we have the snowflake too. Like your gifts and abilities are rare. You're a rare breed. Okay. Each snowflake has a different pattern. It's very unique in its own way, okay? Winter time can also be significant, which is bringing me back to Year of the Dragon, okay? Because last year was Year of the Dragon. And this transformation that you've been going through could have started in winter. Okay, crow's also significant. This always gives me Hecate and crone energy. So that could be really significant for some of you guys. Crows can be a big factor for you. You guys are unlocking the angel within. You guys are earth angels, all right? And you're meant to actually teach knowledge to other people, right? You learn knowledge to give knowledge. The little frog here with the umbrella is you've endured many storms, but you leaped through this process. Once again, like the rising above energy with the hot air balloon. Good luck is on your side. Your abilities are deepening. Cats can be very significant. Egyptian roots as well, because pharaohs had a lot of cats, could be very significant. Okay, so you could be unlocking more of your Akashic records. And we also have the snake. So last year and this year, super significant. But this is the year of transformation, the de-shedding of the old to bring in the new. We also have the butterfly. This is just symbolizing that you are growing, you are evolving, you're about to get your wings and fly here, all right? Right now, you've been having to nurse yourself back to health, is what I'm getting with the stethoscope. Some of you guys could be in the medical field as well. But this is a process of this recovery process right now that's allowing all of your chakras to rebalance and to realign for your activation. I feel like you finally let go and you gave it over to God. You're finally in surrender, okay? So you're letting God and Spirit take the forefront to drive you while you just like let your hair blow in the breeze and like really embody this energy, taking care of yourself. You're no longer having like any cares or any worries is the energy that I receive off of that. And this is literally the depiction of divine feminine energy, all right? You have a massive purpose and you're actually have been operating out of your north node. Your north node is your purpose, or this is what you guys are stepping into. I was starting to use the archetype deck and the bottom was the mountain. So we can read the keywords really quick too. All right, let me see. What page was that on? The mountain 129. All right, and this says the ascent, the peak, the insurmountable. So this is grounded in the eternal. All right, so you're literally grounding your energy right now as it's being prepared in the ethers, all right? Steadfast and uplifting. This is very like uplifting energy. You're at the peak of the mountain, so you see higher, right? At different altitudes, you're seeing high. You're at the peak of your enlightenment here. And then the first card that came out was actually the Lover. So swans can be significant, but the only way that you could break free into this next season is by understanding yourself, embodying self-love, embodying unconditional love, knowing that you are the key. It's not another person. It's not your counterpart. You are the key. And whether or not they're ready, we still have to walk through the door with or without them, right? And 99% of us have to walk through that door without them. So that's the energy that has really led you to this point. Swans do mate for life, but you had to find the pearl within, okay? So embodying self-love is choosing yourself, knowing your self-worth. Money mantras and subliminals can be significant, as well as words of affirmation. So it's like you're in this embodiment of self-love, of unconditional love. But the only way that you could walk through this door is to have that unconditional love, not having resentment that this person wasn't ready to walk through the door with you, not having resentment to God and the divine that you didn't walk through this door together, that it just wasn't the right timing, okay? So this is really what you've been embracing. And we're really about to be switching into pure Empress energy as well, which is why your chakras are being upgraded. They need you in this receiving energy because your abundance is about to trickle in. The next card that came out for you guys was the Threshold, okay? And it really did not surprise me that the Lover came out first because you guys are divine feminines. This is a divine feminine based message. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I know I normally don't go live on during the week because my time is more limited. But I'm trying to be more available for you guys as well. Okay, where'd that book go? There it is. Sorry, and I don't have all of these memorized. So, and then like on the bottom is the vessel. It's really giving Empress energy. The threshold. Where are you? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so the door. Literally, you can't, like, literally cannot make this up. The door, the gate, the initiation. And you got the key. I'm telling you, you're about to walk through the door of your fucking abundance. Like, the next level, the higher timeline. All right? And this signifies growth, individuation, ease, and the liminal. Okay, so this is, like, where we're seeing the liminal is, like, in the in-between phases, right? In the hallway to the door. That would be like the liminal, all right? And you're finding ease within that now. You're no longer carrying any sludge because you guys have been in surrender, because you're no longer letting things affect you from walking through that door. Spirit really presents it like, are you going to stay in this energy, or are you going to dig deep within yourself, find what you need to, and get the fuck out of Dodge? And that's exactly what a lot of you guys did, because you know what's on the other side of the door. It's all of your prosperity, all of your abundance that you within yourself worked so very hard for, okay? That nobody else is allowed to receive. That's why a lot of us have to be alone when we receive our abundance, or we have to be around people that are truly for our highest good. So if you are like a divine feminine, let's just say, and you're with another person in a relationship that's not your divine, I mean, it could be your divine counterpart too, but like you notice that like if you're in a relationship with somebody else, or you're around somebody else and you're entertaining people that are a little bit lower vibration or not good for you, you're not going to be able to unlock that door or find the key. It's like your abundance will be blocked, because this is your abundance. This is everything that you've worked for, okay? So that's why it's so important for a lot of us to be in celibacy, to be on our own journey, to make sure that we're stripping everything outside of us that doesn't need to be there. Because like all of that true like soul partnership aligned individuals, soul tribe energy is going to be in this new timeline for a lot of you guys, okay? It's really cute because they even have the little door drawn right here too. So this is like, there's a whole bunch of good shit coming in for you guys, okay? Yeah, and then we literally had these two cards yesterday in our live spread. So the Thanatos resembles death. There had to be a death of the old way of being, okay? Whatever you were called to let go of, whatever had to be stripped from you, you stripped. Like you listened, you're embodying your self-love, you're embodying your unconditional love here. You're choosing yourself in every way possible, okay? And it's like you are about to break free, right? Like you had to put the pressure into the threshold, right, to find the key. But it's like now that you found the key, you're pulling yourself up to reach the rainbow, to reach the mountain, to reach the peak of enlightenment here. Not saying it was easy. We're seeing the ocean and the empty room on the bottom. You had to find your own flame in the depths of your soul. The ocean represents cup energy. Cups represent emotions. Motions depict matters of the heart, okay? Even though the heart resembles air sign energy, okay? So water energy and air sign energy can be very significant. It has been very significant in the collective for quite some time, all right? Because we've been more in like a logical standpoint, like guarding, protecting, having our boundaries up, all of that shit. It's all going to be swept away because that's not how we obtain our abundance. We have to be able to break our heart chakra open and not have boundaries. We have to be able to let things in and ease our boundaries a little bit. This doesn't mean that you completely let go of all of your boundaries. But what this means is that you're letting go of the guards over your heart, because you can't allow new things into your life and into your energy if you have blocks around your heart chakra. So that's why they had to break your heart chakra open for you to find this key. And I'm pretty sure when you found this key, you were starting to notice and you became more aware of things that were truly blocking you. And I'm not saying like this is even certain people that were blocking you. I'm saying like this wasn't like blocks within yourself. You started having a deeper understanding of what was going on on within you. All right, that was blocking you from moving forward because you guys were stuck in this empty room, and Spirit was like, you're going to sit in this empty room until you find the key. Like, find your way out. You can do it. You're powerful. You're dragon ass energy. Like, you're up for the challenge, right? And within that, you lit your own flame to navigate through this empty room. That's how powerful you are. That's how strong you are. You lit up your own cave here. You are the light. And that's what Spirit needed you to understand, that you are the light. It's you. It's nobody else. You are the key. You always have been the key. So how do you access the key to open up a new door? You have to find it within yourself. Nobody else. It's not given to you. It's within you. You are the powerful one here. Queen energy. Empress energy. Yeah. It's been a very long journey. I'm excited to see what's coming in for you guys. All right, so where are we starting? Let's start here. Okay. Alrighty. And I'll be uploading the Divine Masculine tomorrow. It's not going to be on a live though. I just forgot that I was actually doing a live. What is this? So this is Ancient Wisdom, as we were talking about, and changes is on the bottom. So yeah, you're making some massive changes, and this is number 29, and angel number 1111 was significant. So you guys could be seeing a lot of 222, a lot of 999, but this is just resembling that 2 and 9 make an 11. So 2 is alignment, how to be in alignment, how to get into alignment. Okay, 9s is the ending of karmic cycles, certain things that were happening within your own heart chakra that you had to close out. And this has been going on for about a month and a half, when you really had to dive deep within your own heart chakra. Okay, what was bothering you, what was affecting you, what wasn't serving you. And it was like this full moon in Libra really helped clear a lot of that up for you. That's why it's a little bit more pivotal for divine feminine energy, is because Libra is like a ruler of the Empress energy. It's a ruler of the divine feminine energy. Not to mention Libra's all about justice and judgment. Okay, so it's like we have to be in this like rebalance in order to hit the rebirth. Okay, necessarily like essential within ourselves, honoring your energy. And this is exactly what you've been doing. You realize that like you have to honor yourself. You have to love yourself first in order to move forward. Okay, what else do we have for divine feminine, please? Thank you for the likes. It's so sweet. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're going to have an uproar in your sacral chakra. Okay, I know this says like sexual energy, but this is more in regards to yourself. Like you're embracing your own self. This is giving like glow up energy. So when you break free, you're really going to be harnessing your inner passion, a love for all things, and really exuding your creativity. I feel like when you glow up, you get a lot of people that want to cling on to your energy, a lot of people that want to come back to your energy. And so if that's the case, you know, you might have to decline some people, put some boundaries up with other individuals, okay? But you are stepping into a new day. Here's another 11 as well. So that number is very significant for this collective. Confirmation, we also have number 25, so 777 can resonate for a lot of you guys. It's about good luck, spiritual awakening. All right. 10 can also be significant. You've been releasing a lot of burdens to make this new day, right? 10 to the 11. All right. So it wasn't easy. You had to siphon out like what's burdening me, what's not. And this isn't just within your physical. This is within your emotional. Like what were the emotional burdens? What were the emotional blockages? Maybe some of you guys, I heard like stopping cigarettes too can be significant. Or like stopping, like maybe you were in this period of like trying to get your needs met, or still maybe putting yourself out there trying to date other individuals, and they would just like use you for, you know, sexual activities. Maybe this was something that you were trying to like fulfill a void within yourself, so it can go both ways as well. That's coming through. So it's like a lot of you guys are breaking out of that energy too, and actually like honoring your own energy, because we did see that. It's like you're no longer putting yourself out there anymore. It's like you have a deeper understanding. Okay, you're ready to make changes. Another 11 here, right? And we already saw that card. Let's pull some tarot. Spirit, clarify sexual energy, please. Thank you. Yeah, we have the 3 of Wands. So it's like you're really like making a progression forward with this, okay? So once again, like, you know, your ships are coming in. It's going to honor your creativity, okay? Because 3s are all about creativity, and that's exactly what I was picking up with this card, okay? So that's symbolizing the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. So this is exactly why we're having these lower chakras essentially purge, right? Because the Kundalini is tied to the root chakra, and all of our creativity and confidence and high self-esteem is really resembled within the sacral and the solar plexus chakra. So this is going to lead to your glow up, okay? If you guys did have any like sexual addictions, or maybe not addictions, but necessarily like putting yourself in certain situations that you know like were not serving you, you're moving on from that. This is confirmation on that. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. It's like you're having full clarity moving forward. You're stepping into your breakthrough moment. And I'm going to put that down on New Day. Look at this, Ace of Cups on the bottom. I know y'all heard me shuffling, okay? This is exactly what's coming in. Look at, oh my God, shut the fuck up, dude. Look at this. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Like, you guys are seeing this on the live stream, right? For real? Like, we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles all underneath each other, okay? And the 7 of Pentacles. It's been a long time coming. You did a lot of hard work. You invested into yourself. This is your new day. I'm telling you, everything's coming in. And how long and how heavy has the Ace of Wands been? So I would not be surprised if we didn't see the Ace of Wands. You're stepping into your breakthrough. You're starting to understand. That's why we're seeing the aces here. It's like you understand that you are the love. It starts with you. It's your cup. You have to refill your cup. Embody your self-love. Embrace your unconditional love. Do all of the things to step forward. Like, this is why I wanted this to be literally a video, because so many people need to see this message. But quite literally, like, everything. It's your breakthrough. It's your love within yourself that's going to bring you your abundance. This is who you are. This is exactly what you're deserving of. This is exactly what this journey does for you if you allow it, if you're receptive to it, if you understand it, okay? Dragon energy is not something to be fucked with. Like, this is seriously like divine, true divine, gifted, feminine energy, all right? Literally amazing. All right, clarify burden, please. The Hermit. Yeah, you reflected on all of your inner burdens. That's exactly what you're doing. You see all these aces, major arcana, okay? Yeah, you faced your shadow. Can't make it up. The Devil here. Capricorn and Virgo can be significant for some of you. Okay? Like, you literally had to reflect in the shadow to figure out what the hell was burdening you. Justice, too. You can't, bro. I'm like getting blown away by this shit. I don't even use this deck like that. And they were like, oh, Divine Feminine, let's just get the Lovely Ladies Oracle. Like, literally. Justice. That's exactly what needed to be rebalanced. That's exactly what this moon phase did. Although I feel like a lot of you guys were in hermit mode before this moon even hit. It was like, we had moon after eclipse and portal, and it was like you didn't even know. We were just in like a really fucking intense healing period. 9 months can be significant. Capricorn season could have also been significant, okay? They're saying like new moon in Capricorn also could be significant. Whatever you manifest, like if you manifested new moon in Capricorn, that's literally what's coming in. What's changing here, Spirit, please? Clarify changes. All right. Yeah. So this is exactly what you're doing. You're helping the masculine energy that's also attached to you. This is what was coming in, okay? You're helping them wake up. All right? Like literally your transformation, you changing, you honoring your energy, stepping into your abundance, honoring your self-love, honoring your unconditional love, stepping through that door. This person is like trying to follow you, and you're no longer going to be there because you've already swapped out of a timeline. So what is it going to cause this person to do? This person is going to find their own way to the damn door. Not to mention, they've just recently had a spiritual awakening. They're undergoing a spiritual awakening right now. They're in a spiritual hole. They can no longer run. They have to face. It's justice time. It's rebirth time. We have the death card as well. So Scorpio, Aries energy, Pisces energy can also be significant. They can't run. You've undergone a massive transformation, but what, like, bringing your person forward, right? Allowing them to go through their healing. I don't care if you want to be with this person or not. Like, this is still your soul tie partner, right? Like, and this is why I'm saying, like, when you reach a certain point of unconditional love, it no longer becomes about the romanticization of the journey. It no longer becomes like, oh, I need to be with this person, or like, oh, I can't stand this person because we can't be together and they won't heal. Like, it's none of that. It's like a deeper understanding that you're on your purpose. You're fulfilling out your purpose. You understand the assignment. Your dragon energy, cat energy, crone energy. You've done this shit for lifetimes. Like, it's not, you know how to navigate through the cycles. You know how it works, right? You go through the door, you find the key, right? But before you can obtain the key, you're going to be in heavy fucking longing. You're going to be in like that energy. You're going to feel the pull. Whether you want the person or not, the pull is still the same. So it's either going to annoy the shit out of you until you bury and figure out why it's annoying you. What about this person and your journey is annoying you? Or for those of you that are still like open to this connection, it's going to put you in longing, craving, desiring this, to have this connection back. Okay. So that's really significant. But it's like when you can detach from that energy and see the bigger picture and know that it's all about your healing and put yourself first, it opens the bracket so that this person can also heal. That's what you guys came here to do, to help each other heal. Nobody helps each other. There is not one divine feminine that's helping their divine masculine when they're constantly in longing, constantly in clingy energy, constantly in codependence. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't help you and it doesn't help this person. It will cause so much goddamn stagnancy to the point where it's like you're at your wit's end, and like cycle after cycle, probably like 6 months until spirit's like, okay, are you done? Like, are you ready to move forward? And you have that tower moment to get you the fuck out of there, right? How many people have been fucking on those cycles with your person? All right, it's just like, it's redundant if you allow it to be, but like if you see it from a higher perspective, it makes sense. The more you put yourself first, the more you step into your purpose, the more you start serving other counterparts in the collective, right? Which is stepping into your purpose. You're helping others heal. You're doing what you need to do for your soul path and journey. Everything will transform. But it's like so many people struggle to get to this point because they can't, it's like they can't step through the door because they don't know how to embody necessarily like the lesson of the unconditional love. They just feel the unconditional love. They don't see the bigger picture on what it entails for you to actually release. It's like anytime we release, or you're being called to release, you're not fully done with that person. It's not like you can just be like, okay, I'm releasing my counterpart and like da-da-da. That's not how it works. Like, you always will feel their energy, okay? And you're feeling their energy for a reason. A lot of the time when you feel the pull, the energy gets intense. There's something that you need to do as the divine feminine to look at, right, for your own healing, but it's also because like you're mirroring to this person, right? So there's something significant that you are needing to figure out for yourself that's in turn going to be reflected to this person. God and spirit show you how the cycles and the connection work if you have that logical mindset, like if you have that expanded consciousness to understand it. All right. So sorry if this is like a little bit shocking to some of you, but like I'm really tapping into the energy, okay? So A lot of you might have needed to hear this understanding. Some of you guys already may like recognize the sense of understanding. But it's like anytime you feel the pull for this person, there's something substantial that needs to shift within the dynamic. This isn't saying like, oh, hey, your person's coming back, especially like if you don't want this person, but you can't avoid and deflect the healing points on this journey. No matter if you want to be with this person, if you want to be on this journey or not, it doesn't matter. The cycles and the healing is still the same. All right. And like when we're not accepting of that, when we're not open of that, we then put ourselves in stagnancy. All right. And we make the journey harder for ourselves. And I'm not saying that like we always have these like enlightening, eye-opening moments like when we're going through the process. So like I said, like for some of you guys, it's going to piss you off because you're feeling this person's energy. Like, why the fuck is this person in my energy again? And for those of you that like are accepting of like wanting to have like this person resurface in your life, it gets you into that longing energy. Like there's no way around it. You're either like on one side of the coin or the next. Okay. But we are seeing the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords in regards to your energy. So a lot of you guys are truth speakers. You bring justice. You bring karma to individuals. You have the power of words, right? Like the power of mouth. Like your words are important. Your words are powerful. Your words are impactful. Okay. And it's a part of your purpose. So some of you guys might have an air sign placement as your north node. So you could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra north node could resonate. Okay. Also Aries can resonate. Pisces for your north node placement. Okay. But there's something significant here with you being at a pause and surrender. I feel like a lot of you guys haven't been focused on this person. I do feel like a lot of you guys haven't focused on yourself, and that's the beautiful piece. All right, I do feel like you got pulled back a little bit because you needed to find the key to navigate your way forward, okay? Which was really like a help for yourself and this person, once again, for them to be able to go through their awakening. But what you're shifting into is like your finances have really been on hold. You've been trying to maybe elevate and start your business, elevate and start your purpose in some sort. Okay. And like, that's what's going to be changing here. There's going to be a lot of brand new opportunities, a lot of breakthroughs, and a lot of like very fulfilling energy. We have 111 out. Okay. So that number also could be very, very significant. Too much truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here like fucking sweating shit. I don't know why, but like if I do a collective reading and I'm like doing it on a video, I don't get hot. Anytime I'm on a live stream, I'm fucking sweating. Like I'm sweating, bro. You can like see my face like glistening. Okay, this isn't just like a good skin shine. This is like I'm fucking about to start sweating, fam. All right? But there's major transformations going on. Anything else you want to tell this collective? Look, the fucking Justice came out. You literally can't make this shit up. All right. 777, very significant. We're seeing the 7 of Wands, okay? But yeah, dude, it was a fucking battle. It was like coming at yourself from all angles. It was looking at every fucking piece within your fucking shadow being reflected to you, and you're like, oh fuck, like what the hell? I'm really glad like we are doing this live and this is about to be on YouTube, because that was absolutely amazing how we had 3 aces in a row. All right, we're going to tap into the lessons, right? It is hard work, for real. I'm over here like fucking sweating, like, whistle while we work. So Snow White's been very, very significant for this collective. Yeah, no, it definitely will be on YouTube. It'll be in the Divine Counterpart playlist. I don't have all of my live streams in the same section. I try and keep it pretty organized, okay? I knew purple was going to come out. Purpose. This is so beautiful. See, you're unlocking your true purpose. And I know it gets heavy when we, you know, our energy is entangled with somebody else's energy, but it's for our highest good. It's for our purpose. Like, that's the thing with Divine Counterparts, right? Not to like give us like all the shine or like hype up the journey, but real people who are on the journey, it's not pretty. It's extremely, excruciatingly fucking painful from day one until however fucking long, right? Like, we're just on this journey, fucking healing, stripping pieces of our soul, but we're like attached to somebody else who we have like all of these intense, like crazy true love feelings for that we can't fucking be with. And then people question why we have such deepened gifts and abilities and a purpose. Like, it has to balance out some way. We're not just going through a spiritual awakening and our own karma and our own healing. We're going through all of that, plus generational cycles that we're breaking, ancestral sludge that we're breaking, because we're Crones. We've reincarnated a bunch of fucking times. For a lot of us, this is our last incarnation. So it's like, we've been through so fucking much. Like, we have every right to our gifts. Like, that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, there's a reason why we're here. There's a reason why we signed a contract with another individual to awaken each other, because we know how powerful we are, because we know that in divine timing, it was all meant to happen that way. But it's not just so like, oh, hey, we can be together and have a union. Like, yeah, I mean, that'd be beautiful, because like two divine counterparts is like pure power couple energy. Like, honestly, unmatched more than any other soulmate that you'll ever find. That's why a lot of divine feminines stay in celibacy and don't really put themselves out there, okay? You know, there comes different waves where some are willing to accept a soulmate. There's some others of us that like, I'm not willing to accept a soulmate, like, at all. I've tried it. It didn't fucking work. It blew up in my fucking face. I will tell you, like, literally. Because like, if you have a twin, right, and you still have to heal from that journey, and you're just like tired of the journey and you're wanting to call in a soulmate and you're still not healed, and you can't heal through that soulmate's gonna turn fucking karmic real fucking quick again, you know? And it's like me personally, like, what led me up to meeting my counterpart was I had already had a bunch of shitty fucking karmic relationships. Like, I'm done with the shitty karmic relationships. So like, I'm at the point where it's like, I will stay in celibacy. I will stay in my own energy for fucking ever. I will stay alone without fucking love forever. And that's how you notice the growth points within you. Because me being a little fucking codependent fucking divine feminine, like, oh, where's my person? If you guys have been watching me from like the day that I started reading tarot, I was hella in attachment, hella in codependency over my fucking person, was hella conditioned that like, oh yeah, if we did this journey for 3 years and we healed, that was gonna bring our person back, and blah, 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 blah. And that's exactly what we've been deconditioning of, is all of the fucking false shit that everybody's fucking told us this entire fucking journey, because there is no fucking timeline on how you heal. You can't just say like, oh yeah, a reunion's gonna happen in 3 years. Everybody's fucking different. And even your masculines can choose not to heal. And I do understand that a lot of divine feminines, you know, like, they want that love, they want that, and you know, and everything like that, and that's wonderful. I just highly recommend that like, you guys wait until spirit brings that in for you, okay? You don't go and like search for it, because when you go and search for it, even like the dating apps and stuff, like, you'll always be aligned. You're putting yourself out for like pliable fucking prey for the devil to fuck with you once again. And it's like, it just gets heavy as fuck. But yeah, so I mean, the whole point, thank you for the gift, is to step into your purpose. That's exactly like what we're meant to do. That's why we're so highly gifted individuals, is because we're supposed to be teachers. We're supposed to help everybody, okay? Thank you. Thank you for the roses. I love that. And this card literally says, I know what I am here to do. And that's exactly where God and Spirit want you. They don't want you in the conditionment. They don't want you holding on to union. They don't want you holding on to this person. They want you to be living your life like miraculously through God and the divine. Have that like undeniable, untouchable connection with source, that you know exactly what you're doing. And that will like dissolve a lot of chaos and confusion, because I do. I talk to a lot of other divine feminines. They have a really hard time detaching, and we all go through that, right? Because it's like, I just want my person. Like, what's the meaning of this relationship? What's the point? Like, if we can't truly be with them, and it's like, the point is you stepping into your purpose. The point is you helping other people heal. That's the entire point of the mass awakening. Like, sorry it had to be so hard on us to shape and heal, but we had a lot of fucking wounding, and we needed another person to bring that out with us, because God and Spirit knew that, like, the way that our hearts are as a divine feminine, like, we wouldn't be able to detach from each other. We would have to continue to heal whether we wanted to or not, because it's in our soul fucking contract to be awakened. It's just that a lot of people give up on, like, oh, this person's not coming in for a union, so fuck my divine masculine and like all of this crap. But it's like, it's so much more than that. Like, when you truly understand your purpose, the entire like timing of union, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even affect you anymore, because you're fulfilling out your purpose. You're working with God and the divine, which is what your true purpose is a divine feminine. And it's like, the sooner that you realize that, it's like, so it, you know, like, some divine feminines are still operating out of their south node, and that's fine, because we've all been there. We have to learn. But being in your south node is a little bit more dangerous, because you're not stepping into your purpose. So it's like you just cycle, repeat until you figure it out to branch forward and find your purpose. And when you find your purpose and you start operating, then you start switching the narrative, because you're operating out of your north node. You're more connected. God and the divine show up for you more, because you're taking your journey seriously, because you're doing what they ask of you. A lot of people, they get the intuitive hits that they need to step into purpose. They need to be sharing their voice, helping the collective, and they don't. And that's why they stay in their south node and they stay in the cycle repeat. All right, guilt. So a lot of you guys could be feeling guilty as well, okay, from having to walk through the door without this person. So that could resonate, okay? Just a lot of guilt in general that people can't, dude, you literally can't make it up. We have trust on the bottom. So a lot of you guys feel guilty walking through this door, or almost like going through this transformation like without them. But I hope that like something that I said gave you light, because literally this person's awakening. They're about to walk through their own door. Now, this is not the same door as you, but I always say that when you walk through a door and this person is choosing to walk through the door, right? Because there's some masculines that could just be like, no, I'm not fucking walking like through that fucking door. I'm not doing that. But I find that like extremely hard to believe, because there's a time and place. Like, your timing is not God's timing. So it's like, when you're putting that, oh yeah, they have to awaken like 2 to 4 years after me and like all of that shit. No, that's not how it works. It's like, whenever you're ready to learn the lessons and like move and cycle through, and this person's like learning from you and they're ready to change, and Spirit's orchestrating in their life, showing them signs and synchronicities, they're gonna wake them up the same way they wake you up. It's just like, you guys you're not able to navigate when you're holding on to the conditioning of like what a union is. So that's really what it is. But for those of you feeling guilty, like, don't feel guilty. They're following in your footsteps. We literally had confirmation on that. They're in a spiritual standstill. What is on the Hanged Man? That enlightenment around the head, around the crown chakra. They're in a spiritual sit down. They're like backed up against the wall. They're starting, and that's the thing, right? It's like they generated all of this karmic energy that they put themselves in, because they were trying to run and run and run and run and run. They ran themselves and backed them into a corner, because if they're with a karmic feminine, they're starting to see that person for who they truly are. They're starting to see all of their karmic family and friends for who they truly are. They're backed in a corner. They know that they need to change, because they're extremely unhappy and unfulfilled. So that's why they're in the hold. They're right where Spirit wants them. And when you, oh my God, I have so many chills. And when you choose to walk through that door, when they're at that moment, and you detach, and you go through the fucking door, what do you think happens? Ping! Ping! Because your energy's no longer like on them. It's no longer hovering on them. You know, like if you guys are on that side of the collective, I'm gonna be honest, I fucking am. Like, I truly love my person. Like, that is probably the only person that I would honestly like consider dating, unless God shows me like a fucking like true God warrior fucking soulmate that's extremely aligned to me, because I read tarot. I'm a very spiritual person. Not a lot of people understand that. It's not that easy to just put yourself out here and date and think that you're gonna find a fucking soulmate. There's literally slim to none that actually truly understand you, that will honor your emotions, that will honor your boundaries, that will honor your worth and not shit all over you and abuse you for your healing energy, which is exactly why I stay single. But this whole process of feeling guilty is bringing you to trust. And that's the energy. Like when you walk through this door, you have to have that certain level of understanding, like even if this person isn't at my destination, right? Because all of your doors lead to the same destination. Okay, maybe when they get to the same destination as you, maybe you'll be over them, maybe you won't want to be with them, and that's okay too, because you're both fulfilling out your purpose, right? But it is truly and solely your choice. All right, but this is just in the energy of being able to trust the process. And it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And that's exactly what you've been doing. You've been transforming, and we have regret here too. There's a lot of sacral chakras. So do you see like what's purging out and like what's about to bloom? Because we had the sexual energy. We had the, like your passion and creativity is about to be reignited, confirmation. And then we have the regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So this is forgiving yourself for how long it's taken you to get here. I feel like for some of you guys, maybe you guys have that energy where it's like, I could have been here a long time ago if I could have just figured this out sooner. But like, it's never the wrong, it's always the right timing. Okay. I love seeing the imagination card because this is literally like activation. All right. It looks like a fan, almost like you're about to be powered on. Like full blast. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. This is all about creativity. This is all about like you are about to be stepping in the door of your created reality that you created for yourself. So I'm saying like a lot of you probably manifested the living shit out of your life on the new moon in Capricorn. Probably. And why I feel like such a large collective energy was because 2024 was so heavy. It was like, that was the last new moon. Not to mention, I believe it was like, what was it? Like the black moon or something. It was like a significant new moon. So if you're on TikTok, you were seeing everybody like, make sure you fucking manifest and blah, blah, blah. And it's like the last new moon of the calendar year. So I really feel like a lot of people manifested like all of their dreams, all of their desires, like what they truly want in a partner, what they truly like want to receive, whether this is like within your purpose, within your gifts and abilities, within your money, within like homes and like all of this shit. And that's exactly like the timeline you're stepping out into. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. But seriously, like you're about to be living your dream life, okay? And I know that like when we manifest, right, we're never told to manifest a specific person. So don't be surprised like along the way, maybe like a few years later, right? Because if this person is just hitting spiritual enlightenment, it's going to take them a little bit of time to work through their own shadow and work through their own healing. Although masculine energies typically heal faster than us because the divine feminine, we have way more standstills and holds because of our clinging and codependency attachments. So, you know, that could definitely resurface because a lot of the time, like if you are attached to another soul, like that's what you're actually manifesting is like their healed form that's going to like be bringing them towards you, if that makes sense. I don't want to like tap too far like in and confuse people or get people like in longing, but like this is all of the downloads that I receive from source. So it's just a lot of people don't understand, so they give false information. And also like people hit a certain point where it's like they start taking it out and building resentment on the person. So it's like they don't grow and evolve in like love and relationships. And that's why they kind of like hit a standstill, is because they're not going to be met with a new true soulmate partner because they still have that like sort of philosophy on the person that they're tied to. They have like a weird conditioning or programming over them about their journey, and they kind of like give up on that aspect. They give up on the masculine. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about your perception, and that's why I'm here. I know I'm not like everybody's like favorite reader, but like I'm solely brought to this journey for a reason. There was a reason why I was reading tarot 3 months into my journey. I was never spiritual. I was raised Christian my entire life. 3 months into my spiritual awakening, they were like, hey, we need you to do this on TikTok. You need to make videos. So, and it was a shitty fucking process because I was still healing. Like I just stepped into like my first separation, my first awakening, and it was like, it was crazy. And but I just have a different viewpoint. Like I'm extremely gifted. I channel God and the angels like directly. So it's like they have given me so many indicators like on my journey, what the cycles look like, what the truth is in this situation. And there's a lot of people out here giving false information because they think that they've had an actual twin and it was like a false twin. Or they just like are tarot readers. It's like they don't know what spiritual love is. They only read about it, right? They only like maybe can channel an aspect of it. They don't know what it feels like to go through the experience themselves. All right. And that's why I always tell you guys, like, be mindful of like who you watch. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Yeah. Right. That's a dumb problem for real. But you guys are literally stepping up. Sorry, I know I like get on here and like I channel a whole fucking bunch, but that's just the way that my mind works. Like there's just things that like spirit and everybody's angels want to bring to everybody's attention. And I know that there's only 5 people in the room, but there's so many other people that are like sitting outside of this live, like watching and listening, that still need to hear the message. All right, look at this, the balance, you guys. This is so beautiful. So it's like you've been releasing all the beliefs that have not been serving you. And I'm not talking about just within this bracket. I'm talking about like all of your conditioning, all of this shitty programming. It's like you have also, right? Because you mirror. So it's like you've also been in the hanged man. So you've also been in a standstill. You've also been having like your mind has been activated, but you've kind of been like at a standstill. So it's like we're getting all of this information, but it's like we're not called to share it yet, or we don't understand like why we're feeling a certain type of way. And it's like we're going to be cracked open. It's like everything that's coming to your mind right now, like, and I feel like a lot of you guys didn't even necessarily like realize you were going through this stripping process. You were just maybe feeling a little bit more triggered because you were so tired. It was like you couldn't really like fully tap in. Maybe some of you guys, your intuition was blocked a little bit as well. So it was like a little bit harder to like understand the process you were going through. But really during this stripping process, you were letting go of things that like were no longer aligning to you. So this could have been twin flame conditioning. This could have been conditioning within like, you know, just like the real world and all of this shit. Maybe like religion and politics and like all of that fucking shit. Like how the world works. Like all of that has been looked at this year. It's been a heavy year, but it's like signifying like such a large transformation. All right. And then we have the regret. I know that I cannot change the past. And like this is forgiving yourself for everything that you previously believed. And it's like you're going to have that moment, right? Walking into the liminal, walking towards the door. It's like you're going to have all of these reflections on like what you didn't understand. And it's like the more closer to the door you get, the more that you understand. So it's like forgiving yourself through the process of like going towards the door. And this is like, it's really balancing yourself out. That's the only way that we can really say, all right, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment. So this is like releasing judgment over everybody and everything. This is embodying unconditional love. This is a collective read. Hey, how are you? And look, we have trust. It came out. You literally can't make this up. Oh my God. Like this is going to be up on YouTube. You guys are going to want to make sure that you watch this reading because I already pulled some tarot a little bit and we already had 3 aces come out. So like, this is crazy. And I told you 1111 was significant. What does 1111 depict? The 4 of Wands and literally every fucking ace in the deck. So it would not surprise me that you guys are getting all 4 aces in this fucking timeline. And like, that's the thing, like your trust has also been tested, okay? A lot of crown chakra activation as well. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, it's letting go of the guilt, the regret, the shame, the denial. It's like opening yourself up to a whole new bracket is exactly what this Libra full moon did for you guys. Look, the surrender. I told you, you guys had to be in full surrender to walk through. This is so beautiful. Like, for real, like, who is resonating? Because you fucking done did it, fam. You fucking done did it. I can release my need to control. And that was a lot of it too. We were trying to control our narratives, controlling the outcome, which is a very intense thing. Like when we feel the pull of the counterpart, right? Because either we're getting the we're like, get the fuck out of my energy, or we're like, oh, my person's healing. Like, you know, there's no in between. And so it like makes you want to control the outcome, you know, of a certain sense. You'll know what resonates for you, but like there's a releasing of like everything that ever was. You're stepping into a completely new conscious direction. It's absolutely beautiful. And look, purpose, we started with purpose and we're ending with service. Okay, so a lot of you guys are called to step into service. A lot of you guys have the same kind of knowledge that I do, right? Whatever you guys are writing down in your journals, right? Or like, this doesn't even have to be like telling people how to heal. This is just being the embodiment of unconditional love, how to help other people. How can you be a service to the community? You know, whatever that looks like for you guys, okay? So like, this is really what you're stepping into, but this door is leading to all of your wishes, all of your fulfillment, all of your abundance, okay? A lot of you guys are about like 3-4+ years. So it's like you guys are really at this critical advancement. You guys are deserving of your 10 of Pentacles timeline. All that confirmation. I just heard, check it out, check it out. And she said something like getting money in abundance or something. Like, okay, so that song could be significant. Check it out by Nicki Minaj and will.i.am. But I do love that channel song that we got. It's Messy by Lola Young. If you guys haven't heard that song, you might want to go check it out. It's so good. All right. Let's tap in. Anything your guides want you to know right now? See if there's anything still in the energy. Or I feel like if we do get the heavier stuff, that's just showing us like what you're coming out of, okay? All right. What does my divine feminine need to know right now, please? Okay, let's... I just have like music on repeat. So, honestly, you guys could be getting a lot of channeled songs right now. Channeled songs from your like masculines too could be significant. Invention. You got the power. Like, look at your little ripple effect, you guys. Like, you're meant to touch so many souls, so many people, and that's your true purpose, okay? So this is what we're really needing to be, like, embodying, okay? And I'm just really feeling, like, a very mirroring aspect. They're showing, like, too, that a lot of you guys might have already been serving out your purpose, but you're going to be doing it in a deeper way. Like, you're going to be reaching more people than maybe what you once did, okay? And I do feel like when this masculine awakens, they are also going to be stepping into their purpose. Like, there is a reason, like, why you guys are so aligned and why this is aligning perfectly, okay? Once again, we're like leaving the unionship out of it, but it's like you're deepening your purpose, and it's like this person's about to step into spiritual awakening and purpose, okay? Because that's what's going to help them heal. I'm feeling a lot of like addiction energy from the masculine, so they could be really like motivational speakers or like helping people heal in regards to like recovery of some sort. Maybe like grief and loss counselors too. It's significant for them. Like survival. Woo! And decisions. All right, let me get the book. I don't know this deck like this, so hold on. Is it in here? Where's the book? Oh, it's right down here. The Okay. So we have number 30, so that number can be significant. Dude, if we get another 11 today, I'm gonna lose my fucking ish, okay? Hello. Oh my God, and underneath this is restriction. It's number 38. It's another 11. I told you I was gonna lose my ish. And we have leap of faith as well. So I'll take these two as well. This is really beautiful. Okay, so survival, we're just gonna read the keywords. We're not gonna like get super crazy into it. Okay, so survival is suspicion, endurance, vigilance, and determination. All right, let's see. Okay, so it does say your healer guides surround you and lovingly embrace your momentarily wounded spirit. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, you guys are going through this recovery process, right? You just like, you literally just did the fucking battle of a lifetime. It's giving like really like 9 of Wands energy. I know it's like before the completion, but it's just a resemblance of like your resilience during the transformation. Like, you've been through so much as of like the past 6 to 9 months. All right. And it says they want you to recognize that all attacks, betrayals, or injuries you've suffered, whether they were through the unconscious behavior of others or through your own misunderstanding or poor choices, have left you temporarily physically wounded and fragile. Okay, so, and this is the energy that I'm talking about, is like you're no longer in this energy, but it's like the recovering process of the energy that you just went through. All right. All right. And it does say it's difficult to trust yourself even at this time. All right. But we were seeing a lot of trust coming out in this deck as well. And this one does say, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I feel like a lot of your guys' is like intuition and inner voice and guides were actually blocked through this process because you had to find a way to find your own voice, to find your own key. You couldn't have help. It was like a maze. It was like a level, okay, that you had to achieve. And that's exactly what I'm saying. It said, it's no wonder your guard is up. And that's why you guys have had the heart chakra activation and opening to find the key. Because you had to take the guards off, okay? And it does say the danger has passed. You are safe. It is time to learn from your experience and heal. But this isn't like you need to go within and heal. This is like you just need to recover from all the fucking healing that you have done. I'm out of water. Okay. 38. 38. So 3s, 0s, 8s, and 11s are very significant, okay? So 333, 000, even quad 0 they're saying, 1111, even quad 3s. So there's an intense energy. There's like a very important change, and it like does not surprise me at all because 1111 is the 4 of Wands. It's like all four aces, all 4 pillars, all 4 suits. Empress energy, Emperor energy, whatever side of the coin you're on, you know, take what resonates for you. But like, there's just like your entire life is about to change. Sorry, I know, I'm in somebody's head, shit. Okay, so the restriction. But look at this. Look at the little pansy. Pansies can be significant. Who's gardening, okay? Who's getting outside? Look at your little roots of knowledge and your little meditative energy. You guys are so beautiful. But do you see how, like, this girl is, like, shining their heart, like, outward? And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, there's no more of those blocks around your heart chakra. It's like you're grounded, right? What was that card that we got? Was it the Mountain? I can't remember what archetype card, but it said like grounded in like ethereal energy, and that's like where your energy is right now. It's like you found a place of grounding. You found a place of your light. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're in full surrender. How do you ground your energy? You like are in full surrender. You're going with the flow. You're not fighting the process. You're open to all that is. Okay? And this card says assumptions, rigidity, limitations, and prejudice. Okay, and it does say your joy guides. So this is a joy guide, right? This is unlocking your happiness, okay? Are tapping at your mind's closed door, hoping to open it and free you of negative thinking that may be trapping you in the dark. But I feel like, once again, this is already things that you've already been overcoming. It says, don't assume you already know what will unfold or what people will think or do. Okay, so this is just a confirmation of everything that you've already been through. All right, so you have been changing your mindset. I told you, like, what was really significant for this collective was money mantras and words of affirmation. Okay, you guys are really falling on like the very, very pivotal healed side of my collective. Okay, you guys absolutely needed this fucking message. You guys are so fucking deserving. Like, your roots are running deep, like you're being integrated. You're like, okay, this is where I was going wrong. Kind of like the reflection process. You were caught up in chaotic energy. Survival energy will bring out the darkest pieces of your shadow. But I bet you that it wasn't half as intense or half as bad as it used to be, or it once was. Okay, and that's what they're wanting you to understand, is like, we go through many transformations, many awakenings. Okay, but like how you're taking it and how you automatically just revert to like, oh, I need to ground my energy and like surrender. Like, you surrender when it's time. You listen when spirit speaks to you. It's when your guides and your intuition are quiet that make it harder for you to navigate, because your shadow is at the forefront. Right? So it's like you have to find that within yourself. This card does say the situation may be critical, but not serious. There are many solutions at hand. Look around and you will find your way out of this boxed in situation. And I feel like you guys have already broken free of this. All right. And then we have decisions, because you guys are at the leap of faith energy. That's exactly where you're at. This is just explaining everything that you guys have already been through, already overcame. And there's so many 11s. It's ridiculous. All right. So this one is confusion, quandary, ambivalence, juggling. Okay. It says, don't try to be all things to all people. Take care of yourself now. And this is essential. This is like imminent right now, to take care and listen to your body, because like I told you guys, exactly how my energy is today. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like yesterday I came on to do like the full moon live. I felt fine and a good energy. I literally sat down on my bed and passed the fuck out for like 2 to 3 hours. And it just happened, like I was in a good energy. And it's just like spirit, no matter what the weather is, maybe it's extremely nice outside right now, so you're wanting to like do all of these things, spring clean out your car, do all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love this deck. It's one of my newer ones. I've been wanting it for so long. But like Spirit's saying, right, and we are seeing the yellow and the orange in the back too. So it's like your body is already going to be feeling the energy is changing for the better, right? The joy energy, the passion energy, that Ace of Wands energy. I know we didn't see that card, but it's been so heavy in all of my readings. It's not surprising me that like, if we saw that card too. But that's literally the energy that you guys are already in. Okay, that's what they're saying. They're saying like the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles is what's to come. You guys are already in the Ace of Wands energy. So you guys are all 4 aces already. Like literally, you guys are taking that step forward because you've already been in surrender, because you've already went through all of the things. So that makes sense why they weren't showing it to us. Thank you, Spirit, for that clarification. And this is higher self. This is absolutely beautiful. We have healer, joy, higher self, and then we have guardian angel. All right. So very significant. Like, make sure that you honor your body. You're not doing too much, because your chakras are recalibrating to hit that mental switch. Okay. To hit the Ace of Swords that we saw first, and then come the Ace of Swords, and then come the Ace of Cups, where you're just like embodying all of this energy. You're like, oh my God, my passion's back, my mindset's back, my gifts are back, I'm activated. Boom, Ace of Cups, like, right? And then you're just like, oh my God, I feel great. And they're like, boom, Ace of Pentacles, bitch, because you are activated, you're open, you're embodying self-love, you're in the energy of love. And they're like, there's the Ace of Pentacles, because that's what you're deserving of. And it's going to be massive. It's like, these are massive activations. Yes, dude, right? The sacral cleanse. Oh my God, the sacral cleanse just about killed me when I was like purging through that the first time. And that's weird. I turned to the page and it's 15 and it says clearing. So that's exactly what you're doing right now. You're like clearing, continuing to clear out whatever energy doesn't need to be there, okay? And I want to say, like, a lot of you guys, like the initial clearing, there's something very significant about the new moon in Taurus, okay? So that's when, like, a lot of these things are going to be wrapping up and we're going to be shifting. But you guys are already shifting. If we're already in the Ace of Wands, we already got, like, one ace down and it's going to be like, boom, second ace, boom, third ace, boom, fourth ace. All shaping your 10 of Pentacles. Like, you're going to be on such, like, a pivotal high ass timeline. It's like you're not gonna have like any worries or like care in the fucking world. Like, you've already desludged everything. You've already done the healing of a fucking lifetime. So it's like now you just get to enjoy it. You get to enjoy all of the fucking fruits of your hard labor. You're gonna be in like that steady 9 of Pentacles, but achieving the 10, like stepping into the 10, right? So it's like you're already at like a mastery level of like, I've done all of this work. I get to just enjoy myself, embody my fucking abundance. And then, like, little do you know, like, being in this energy, being in this cracked open energy of just, like, all of the aces, embodiment of love, like, being at your highest pivotal timeline, you're going to be orchestrating very concisely how you want your 10 of Pentacles to go. You're going to be creating that for yourself. The resources are going to be available. You're going to take the time to rest. You're going to be feeling more joyous, more peace, more prosperity, all right? Like, you're not going to be feeling so heavy anymore. And that's a fucking gift of abundance within its fucking self. And that's not even an ace, you know what I'm saying? But this actually says to reach for something greater, first let go of what's in your hand. And that's exactly what you guys did. Now you're in this recovery process. Let's go to decisions. That's where I was trying to go. Did we? No, we talked about that already. We're going to leap of faith. Number 3. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm so excited. I'm like, I love this. I love this energy. Okay, so we have intuition, certainty, confidence, and risk. So Spirit, like, you're getting backed up to the corner, right? Getting backed up to the cliff and you about to just dive in. You about to just bloop, I'm going, bitch. I'm going. I'm walking through the door. I'm diving in with Spirit, okay? That's exactly where they want you. They don't want you worried about, like, if your person's gonna be there. Trust me. I just heard, like, you leap, I leap. That's how, like, I don't know. Like, this person, I'm not getting, like, too much on their energy because there is, like, a form of, like, their energy being a little bit blocked from us right now. But, you know, that's why we're getting indications that, like, these karmic cycles are wrapping up. Like, they're really shifting their energy. They're really stepping into their awakening because, like, they're no longer about to be scared of you anymore. They're no longer going to be, like, scared of the journey anymore. It's like they're going to be stepping into their purpose as well. Okay? Super significant. It says, go for it. Your angels go with you. So, right? Like, you leap, I leap. It's like they're guiding you to the door. They're guiding you to the cliff, but, like, it's up to you to jump, right? You got free will, but it's like they'll kind of, like, back you to the point where it's like your intuition will be going off. Like, okay, this is exactly where I need to go. And it's like you just intuitively leap. But it says you are guided to take a leap of faith and make a significant change in your life, okay? So this could be like where, like, when that Ace of Swords activates, okay? And that's the next pivotal one by the way that they were coming out, right? So we're already embodying the Ace of Wands. The next pivotal moment would be the Ace of Swords. So you're going to have clarity on where you need to go. Now, that's not always an easy process, right? Because we might still not feel like we're ready. We might still have a fear. So some of you guys, this may be like stepping into purpose, putting yourself online for the first time, traveling to a different area, getting out of your hometown. It's going to look different for a lot of you guys, but this is something substantial to your purpose. And that's really going to embellish your creativity. But see, you're already going to have the uproar and the surge of the lower chakras to give you that confidence, to give you that power, to, like, amp you up for the leap, because they know you're going to leap. You and Source know that you're going to leap, all right? It says this feeling may be prompted by your intuition alone. There is no rational evidence to support what you feel in your heart. Not yet anyways. right? Because like we're reworking the heart right now. Nevertheless, your intuition is reliable and can be trusted. Your guardian angel encourages you to trust your heart and take the leap of faith you feel so strongly called to make. So see, a lot of you guys already know what this is. If you don't know what this is, you're going to have full clarity on what this is when the Ace of Swords hits, okay? So like you guys are right. You guys are all counterparts are exactly where spirit has led you, where exactly you need to be. And the more higher awareness that you see it and like understand, and like when they call you to step out of the way, like, oh, your twin healing's done. Oh, the transformation's like done for right now. You can just step out of the way. And so like you're going to be living your own life, making decisions for your own self. And then they can like orchestrate and finish wrapping up with the divine masculines, because that's where their energy is going to shift. So a lot of you guys might have thought that you've been on this journey forever and this person like wouldn't heal or whatever. But it's like you had to be in this specific energy to really be enjoying your life and no longer like having an effect of this person's energy, because this person's about to step into their healing element. So even though when you stepped into your healing, this person was really thinking that they were enjoying their life, but they were actually in karmic energy, you get the upside. So right where we thought it wasn't fair, that we had to go first and we had to go through all of this pain and healing and everything, while they are going through their healing process, we get to be in our Ten of Pentacles timeline. So like, you know, it's like switching, but like we get the better hand than what they had gotten. Okay. And that's like a mirrored aspect. It was like, you thought that your life was fulfilling, but you can watch me over here living my fucking entire dream reality by being in service, being through this process of healing and awakening. So it's like you really set all of those mirrors, all of those bars in place as you needed to for this person and for yourself. For yourself first, but like it, like everything that you've been through, like helped shape everything. It all happens for a reason. Whether you want this person or not, it doesn't matter. Like you guys are both on this healing journey and you both are meant to step into your purpose, whether that's apart or together is up to you. It's 111 on my clock right now. 111, lots of ones, bro, lots of new. I'm telling you, when I came on here, 1111 was significant. Now we're seeing 111. There's a lot of ones. Not to mention like 101's been haunting me, as well as 1001. So in like any form of like a 1 and a 0 or a 1, it's been significant. Look at this. Cornucopia. You can't. Oh my God, it's an 11. You guys, you cannot make this up, bro. You can't. Oh, period. Period. You know what cornucopia stands for? Let's fucking read it. I'm just reading the keywords, you guys. I promise I'm not going to keep you here like with all of this fucking book knowledge all day. I'm just so fucking excited. Like this is fucking crazy to me. What is this? A man holding a heart. Oh my God. Oh boy. Here we go. That's where it wanted to split. Okay. Is it actually number 11? Yeah, it is. 34. Wait. Hello? Bitch. I swear. I keep passing the page. Okay. It says wishes fulfilled. Sorry, these are both newer decks, so that's why I'm grabbing the book, because I don't really know like the meanings of them. I mean, we kind of have an idea of what cornucopia is, okay? And it says an abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. I'm saying all 4 fucking aces. Whatever you fucking manifested, and you guys manifested the living fucking shit out of your fucking dreams. Whatever you wanted. It's like, it's all coming to fruition. Right? The book of knowledge. You know? This is how I read, you know? I'm just kidding. And it says, this cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. And where this deck split, so I don't know if you guys want new love too, could be coming in for you if that's what you're wanting. Okay? And then we have like some sort of contract here. So very well could be your person. And very well could be a newer energy, whatever you're wanting, whatever you're manifesting, okay? This is beautiful. if you guys had like prayed and manifested that your person would heal and come back to you, I wouldn't be surprised if that's gonna fucking happen too. Not playing. All right. It says, when you receive the cornucopia upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant way. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now. And Spirit is applauding all of your effort. Like, stop. They're like, hey, like, why your angels are like recalibrating all of your chakras and you're just kind of like, you know, called to like rest and relax. And this is the last like little rest period for you to recover your energy. God's like preparing your table. Like, God's preparing everything. It's going to work perfectly in place. So beautiful. And it's number 11. This is so crazy. I love this. What else do we have for the Divine Feminines? Not a fucking heavy healing message. Like, thank you. Please. We're done with that energy. We want new fresh. New fresh. New fresh. So it's like we have indecision, but it did come out in the reverse, and this is number 8. So it's like you're no longer in an indecision. I feel like maybe at one point you were in the Two of Swords, Two of Wands, like you were at a crossroads. You didn't know which way to go. All right. Maybe you were hesitant to go like one direction because maybe if that like, you know, more of like that longing aspect resonated for you, it was like you didn't necessarily want to go in a direction like without your person, or like, you know, maybe you had some hesitancy with that is all I'm saying. Okay. But little do you know, like I said, even if you go through the door, this person's still going into the door that's like right behind you, even though there's a lot of like lessons to learn like in each door before you can shift to a new door. It's like they're still going to the same destination as you, if that's what you're worried about. But I do feel like there's like, you're going to have no more indecision about what direction to go. And you're going to be called into action. That's why we have this small little rest period still. Because once again, like we are going to be like activating more out of the divine masculine. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be switching energies because you've already been there, done that. You've already learned how to master both of your energies. All right. I'm talking to like 3-4+ years on the journey. Like, you know, you guys are amping up to like shift into like new beginnings, right? If you guys are still wanting a reconciliation and a reunion with your person, like that, you know, definitely is a high possibility, especially if they're also walking through the door, if they're also hitting spiritual enlightenment, like if the feelings are still mutual between y'all, you know? But you're not going to have any questions on what direction or which way to go. Once that Ace of Swords hits you, you're going to know exactly where to go. And that's why your higher self has been like up in the astral realms, right? So like all of the heavy dreams that we've been having during Hermit, during these like spiritual sit downs, right? I love the Hanged Man because it's an inducted sit down, but it's an enlightenment period, okay? So a lot of you guys could also be receiving a lot of headaches, like third eye pain. And this is like your consciousness is like shifting, okay? So it's like once that Ace of Swords hits, when the calibration is complete, you're just gonna like, I can't even explain to you like how much knowledge is about to just be like on your fucking head. There's gonna be like no question on where you're going is really what I'm picking up here. Goddess of the Moon. Divine Feminine, Goddess of the Moon. I love this card. Woman holding a coin. Bitch, stop. Stop. It's just feminine energy. Take gender as it resonates, okay? There's a lot of like males that can be divine feminines as well, okay? But look at the little black kitty, okay? So kitties might be significant. Maybe you guys want to get a cat. Maybe cats are significant to you. But if you have cats, Spirit's saying they're like your familiar. It's like a spirit guide. It's like a guide, okay? And I was picking up on a lot of ancient Egyptian roots. So that could be very significant. Cats can be very significant. Maybe you need to get a cat because like this is just a symbol of protection as well, okay? Like the moon goddess really gives me the star energy with all of the water in the background. Okay, so this is just more like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. We do have some earth energy as well. So can resonate. I know we had a bunch of Capricorn, Virgo in the beginning, so that can resonate too. That's so amazing. Was it pink? Just kidding. And number 52, which is a damn 7. So I told you, like 7s, 8s, 11s, and 6s have also been very significant, okay? Angel of love. You guys are getting the money, the love, the abundant, whatever you desire, bro. Like, for real. Is in this timeline, I'm telling you. Spirit doesn't lie. Whatever they say that you're going to receive, you're going to fucking receive. That's so cool. Why did I go to that one? We're on, okay, so 52, 42 can be significant. Those could be somebody's ages as well. Hello? Okay, so the goddess of the moon is intuition and going within. So, let's see. I just want the point. Okay, this card is all about intuition. So it's like really like High Priestess energy. Okay, and I know a lot of people think High Priestess is Pisces energy. It's actually Cancer, right? And so the moon is ruled by Cancer. That's the planet. So that can be very significant Cancer energy. And it says the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is a good time to use it. So really what I'm getting is like during this healing period, oh my God, like all 4 of these fucking aces are about to fucking hit you. Like one after the other, especially if we're already in the Ace of Wands right now. I'm going to clarify it because we are going to pull more tarot, but like, it's just showing me like what they're showing me. They don't want to give me too much information, right? Because I always be like stretching to tap the truth, even like beyond like what they really want to tell me. But it's like I have a way of working them. Like for some reason, I don't know, like they don't want to tell us everything, but like they give me like little pieces. I don't know why. Like I don't know. They must just love me or something. I don't know. But they're just showing me like when you guys are like resting in this like recalibration of all of your chakras, like right after that's done is when you're gonna hit, like that Ace of Swords is gonna hit. You're gonna know exactly your direction. Your intuition's gonna be on full force. Your gifts and abilities are gonna be on full force. It's like no more questions. You're gonna be embodying like your higher self energy. Your higher self is like about to fully integrate with your being, because your higher self once again is going up. Right? So dreams are going to be significant still for a little period of time. This could take up to a week, okay? It could take up to the new moon in Taurus. It's just going to look different for everybody, all right? But the moon's very significant, okay? It could have been like literally after this full moon. So like, what day? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So it could honestly happen tomorrow. I'm getting like 48 to 72 hours, 7 days. 2 to 7 days is significant, okay? Where like you're really going to be integrating with your higher self here. Like there's no more time. There's no like, that's why you don't even have time to be in indecision, because it's all going to activate before you can even slip back into another cycle. And you know that like when we're in a good energy, it only stays for about like a day or two, and then we kind of like slip back sometimes to like, is this really coming, and like all of this shit. So it's like you're not going to have any indecision. This shit's going to hit you before you even have the energy of being able to slip back again. There's nothing to slip back to. And we have the woman holding a coin, 42. There's just like massive shit going on right now, you guys. There's a reason why I was called to give you guys a reading today. Like I was saying in the video that I was like starting to post, I normally do Divine Feminine reads on Friday because it's Divine Feminine Day, right? It's Venus Day. But for some reason, I was heavily irked by somebody's passed on loved grandfather that was smoking cigarettes in the back seat of my car on my way home, telling me that like I needed to do a Divine Feminine collective reading today. Because right, like I'm in the same energy as y'all, right? Like don't get it twisted. There's just like certain people, places, and things that come to me because of my gifts and abilities that allows me to tap in. But it's like where a lot of people in the collective talk about like people coming back or like you releasing this person, because that's the energy that we're in right now. But it's like they're having me like pre-tap into this energy on like what's coming in for you guys. And And even I didn't know, right? Because I have to walk blindly as well on my own journey. It's like I can't know everything all the time. And it's really hard for me to like read on my own energy. So I typically don't. I just go about my day. When I need to rest, I rest. But like there's something significant about this coming out today. All right. Woman holding a coin, female connection in money, health, or value. And it says... it could refer to you directly just being abundant, which I absolutely believe. You're about to step into your most abundant timeline yet. But that a successful endeavor regarding your own health or finances could be significant. This card could also signal a woman or support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice. That's not true. This is like you 100% of the fucking way. 100% of the fucking way. Like, do I even need to get anything else out of here? What else, please? I want to know. Victory. Look at this. 28, 10. Dude, these are all of the numbers that we've been saying. 2s, 8s, 10s, 11, 7. All right. Victory. Door to value. You can't fucking make this up, bro. You're the abundant one. You're about, like, this is the door you're opening. It's like, it's literally finances. This is what you guys have been like wishing for, praying for. I feel like you guys haven't even really been worried about love as much. You've been worried about your finances, your abundance. It's fucking coming, okay? Victory. I don't think we need to clarify this. Like, you guys are at the epitome. I'm telling you. Like, when you feel this victory energy, okay? So it's like, no more indecision. We're in the Ace of Wands. Then here comes the Ace of Swords, activating your intuition, activating your gifts. And then it's like, when you switch into this Queen of Pentacles energy and you step into this victory, right? When that Ace of Swords hits, the Ace of Cups is going to hit you. It's going to be so emotionally fulfilling because you're going to have so much confirmation on where you're going, because your higher self is integrated. All of your gifts and abilities is reintegrated. You're going to be victorious. Golden girl, golden boy era is approaching rapidly, okay? So that's what's going to make you feel this emotional fulfillment, okay? For some of you guys, yes, new love could be coming if that's what you've been manifesting, okay? But like, this is directly related to you and your financial path, your spiritual path. Like, there's abundance on all forms here, okay? And like, look at this. Back to the cornucopia. You cannot make this up. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, thinking woman. So air, water signs, I already told you guys, were very significant. Then we have the journey, door to personal healing and happiness. Look at this. The journey, you're shaping the journey. Door to personal healing and happiness. Who's reflecting this energy? The masculine fucking energy. You cannot fucking make this up, bro. You can't make this up. Your door is the door to value. Your victory, your abundance, your success. Everything you worked so fucking hard for. But what is being mirrored is the door to healing and happiness for this person. Can't fucking make it up. I'm so glad this is a fucking live and it's all documented and it's all here. It's all here. What does my collective need to know? 6 of Pentacles. There's a lot of 6s, and I love the 6s. Like, the 6s in the tarot are all amazing. 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups. All beautiful energy. All right. Look at this Empress on the bottom. You can't make it up. Receiving energy. Divine feminine energy. 3, creativity. Receive, receive, receive. You're being crowned, girl, boy, being crowned. It just, when you say girl, it sounds a lot better than boy. You know what I'm saying? Can't make it up. As much as you want. Oh, what's that? The fucking Ace of Wands! Let me just scream real quick. Okay, because we had all fucking 4 aces, bitch. I fucking told you. This is the energy that you're stepping into. Probably within 24 hours if you don't already feel this energy. I'm so excited, okay? Five of Pentacles. So exactly, you're going from abandonment, feeling left out within spirit, feeling left out financially, straight to the fucking 9 to 10. You can't make it up, bro. Yeah, literally. Hallelujah! What a good live stream to be in. So all you 7 people, dude, look, you cannot fucking make this up. The Ace of fucking Cups, because you are the embodiment. It's you, baby. Baby, it's you. What song is that? I don't know, but something. Baby, it's you, okay? It's you. It's always been you. You're the sauce. You're the key. You're the fucking chef's kiss, okay? You figured it the fuck out. You went within your heart space. You embody self-love. You embody unconditional love. Long time fucking coming. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. What else for my beautiful divine feminines? My handsome divine feminines. Look at this. I told you, straight to the 9 of Pentacles. Straight to the fucking 9 of Pentacles. You were feeling left out. Maybe this wasn't like an entire transition, but I do feel like this was something that has been working, that you've been working on for like at least a year. Maybe you had a lot of disrupts in finances and like where you wanted to go career-wise because you were trying to figure out your purpose, right? But it's like something's going to be unlocking within you. You're going to know exactly where to go. Long time fucking coming. I think everything is like literally being prepared for you. It's going to be so fucking effortless. So fucking effortless. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Exactly. Slow and steady. It's been a long process. Baby steps, right? That's the energy that you were in with the 5 of Pentacles. It was like you had to keep going, but it took a really long time. Like you felt left out. You felt neglected. You were having financial issues for a long fucking time. And it's all about to change. Is it? Oh, because baby, it's you. Oh, you got my love on top. Yeah. Hell yeah. Knight of Cups. Okay. All right. So, I mean, this honestly could be a love offer, but this is also just like you chasing after your dreams. And that's really what I'm feeling. And that's why I use this deck, is because it's all feminine energy. It's like you seeing the way, right? She got the evil eye on her neck. Nobody's fucking with her. You see all this fucking orange. I know it. You see all this pink and orange and yellow. Okay. Like that's what you activated. You didn't have to activate the fucking like super heavy shit, but actually what they're saying is like the green heart chakra is what led to the pink. So it's like you had to go through all of this shit and sludge from like other people's energy or how you were feeling about other people to bring out your self-love again, to bring out your unconditional love again. All right. But it's like you got your eye on something, right? It's like everything that you want to achieve. You see how she's like raising a glass? Like you're about to be celebrated in all fucking forms. All fucking forms. And like nobody can fuck with you in this timeline. You are absolutely untouchable, because you know what? As God's preparing your table, they're also preparing your table in front of your fucking enemies that can't fucking touch you. Can I get an amen and a fucking period? Period. Hanged man. Lots of water energy, okay? So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy on the Pisces. All right, you are in this standstill period. All right, because you're integrating your own energies here. We have the Emperor and the Empress. But like both of you guys are mirroring. I'm telling you, both of you guys are mirroring. Somebody could want to reach out. And I'm telling you, like when this person has their activation, they're going to want to rush directly towards you. All right. Not saying that it's going to be like the right timing or anything like that. But like I do feel like there is going to be like an emotional expression here in regards to this person. Because once they get activated and they know that like it's been you all along and like all of this shit kind of like curses off the both of you. It's like, it's a freeing experience. This person's going to want to come directly towards you. All right. It's like prince and princess energy, like Disney prince and princess energy. It's like they want to come and like save you. And like, literally they want to chase after you. They never want to let you go again. 4 fucking wands. Shut the fuck up. Like for real. You got all 4 aces. The 4 fucking wands is all we've been talking about the whole fucking reading. But it's like, it's literally like everything's perfectly in place for you guys. You guys already know what's coming in, okay? Both of you guys are mirroring this energy. This Four of Wands energy, you're in this balance and this death and rebirth. Look at all of the energy you're mirroring. You're mirroring the justice. This person has already faced their karma. They're breaking out of it. They're seeing at a higher perspective. Once again, they're starting to see all of the karmics in their energy. They're not fulfilling. How do I change this? I'm ready for a change. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready is all I keep hearing. They have to go through their own transformation though, but I feel like they have already been through a dark night of the soul. So it's like when you step through this door, it's about to be very emotionally fulfilling. When they step into this enlightenment, it's going to be very emotionally fulfilling. Magician energy, can't make it up, dude. Is 5 wands a thing? Ace of Pentacles. It's like this is everything that you've created is coming in. Literally. Everything you've created. You know how to balance your own feminine energy. You know how to balance your masculine energy. You understand the cycles. You understand the healing. You've figured all of this shit out. So now like the only thing that you're going to be sitting in is pure abundance. And then you also will probably have the option to be with your person. If that's what you're wanting. You like figured it out. You took it like so many extra steps further than a lot of other divine feminines. Not to mention you're getting like every night except the Knight of Wands, which I love. Because the Knight of Swords is all about like getting clear and focused on what you want here. Page of Cups. This person is going to want to reach out to you with a fucking apology. For real. For everything. And even if that's the only thing that you accept, they need to apologize to you. For making you feel crazy. For making you heal alone. For making you think that you were fucking... whatever, like for whatever way that they treated you when they were unhealed, they want to give you an apology. 10 of Pentacles energy. That's what you're getting. I just fucking told you. 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Here it is. Yeah, literally. We're on Rainbow Road, bitch. Like, for real. For real. We already beat the main boss, okay? Yeah, literally. Okay, so... what I'm seeing, okay, so like when this person hits pure enlightenment, they're going to understand the journey, okay? We are seeing the 4 of Cups, though, and the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. So it's like this person is going to want to apologize to you. I mean, yeah, the sun's coming out, the fucking 10 of Pentacles, fucking love's coming, whatever the fuck you want to take it, okay? But like this energy is like this person wants to apologize for all of the times that you tried to offer your help, your cup, and they refused it because they were sleeping. They were battling their own mind of all of their trauma, all of their addictions and shit. They want to apologize for that. They want to apologize for everything that they put you through. They want to like rebalance this, okay? 6 of Cups energy too. Like they're going to be hit with so much nostalgia. Like this is a part of their healing process. But you're in your Queen of Pentacles energy. You're an Empress, High Priestess, like mastery, and then you're going to be sitting comfortably in your motherfucking Queen of fucking Pentacles energy. That's just how it is. It's just like you fucking did it. You fucking cracked the code. You fucking did it, fam. All fucking aces coming in. Potential reunion if you want it coming in. Your person's awakening coming in. But like this is about to be, I'm telling you, like rags to riches is an understatement. Your life is completely about to transform. Exactly. Unfucking touchable. Nobody can touch you. No evil eye, no spiritual attack because you're a fucking dragon. And it's like your dragon energy is activating within you. It's like nothing is going to hit you because you're going to see before it even fucking comes. And I know you guys think that like, you know, we're already super like on point, like intuitively and like gifted. This is next level. This is next level for you guys. Rainbow Lane is the best for real. It's so cute. Mario Kart. I love Mario. It's your little Princess Peach era, okay? You get to be the bad bitch savage, okay? Not even the damsel, but it's like you get to be in your princess era. You get to be in your feminine era, you guys. I'm so excited. Princess Peach. Sorry, I'm a fucking weirdo, but you know, like for real. More like Princess Peach in like the newer Super Mario movie because she is a badass. she had to teach Mario how to fucking fight and level up, okay? Like, literally, that movie could be so significant to some of you guys. It's so funny. But, literally, you guys are fucking baddies. You're about to be, as much as you can, you know, radiate out of your fucking masculine energy. You've been in your masculine energy your entire life up until this fucking journey, up until this fucking point. Like, yeah, maybe you could sit in your feminine energy once in a while to like receive your abundance, but you still felt more comfortable driving out of your masculine. Everything is going to be changing. It's like you're not going to have to work as hard because shit is just going to come to you. This is like your feminine golden girl fucking era, and it's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. Like, yeah, sure, you still need to, you know, embrace your spirituality, do your healing and whatever, but like, you have hit such a substantial fucking milestone. Like, you're being crowned. You're being crowned. You've already made it. So what they're showing me is like, your energy is being elevated to like Archangel. This is your last incarnation. Like, you fucking did it. You figured it out. There's no more incarnations that you need to. You've already learned all of your soul's growth and lessons. I'm not saying that there's no more lessons to go, or there's no more healing to go, or there might not be any more generational cycles to go, but it's like you've gotten so fucking far past what your soul came down here to do to begin with. You have made it so much, like, so much further than a lot of other divine feminines. So you need to be so fucking proud of yourself. Take fucking time to like really enjoy your energy, spoil yourself. And I'm not saying go out and spend like a shitload of money on yourself. I'm saying like literally do things to celebrate you. Okay, this is like buying yourself flowers, or fucking getting yourself a little cupcake or a fucking cake, whatever that looks like chocolate covered strawberries. However you would want somebody to like show up for you on like an anniversary or like Valentine's Day, show up for yourself in that way. Okay, even you masculines, like, for real, like all of the males in this room, like, do things that make you happy right now, but also listen to your body. Make sure that you're getting outside, you're grounding your energy, you're drinking your water, and you're like enjoying this last rest period, because you are going to be getting extremely busy. All right, because a lot of you guys are working on your purpose. You're starting your businesses. You're starting all of this. And like, that's when that leap of faith comes, okay? Like, you're going to know exactly where to go, but it's going to require you to put the action behind it. Some of you guys are going to be called to travel. Some of you guys are going to be called to like step into your purpose, start reading, you know, collectively, helping guide people, you know, creating your businesses, food trucks, healthcare centers, that kind of shit, your metaphysical shops, whatever you guys have been manifesting, whatever your purpose is. It's like literally a fucking hermit mode for 4 years. Dude, dead ass though. Like, how many periods have we not been in hermit mode? It's very fucking slim, okay? So this is exactly why you guys have been crowned. And that makes sense, right? Like, 4 of Wands, 4 aces, 4 years. So a lot of you guys are approaching, like, I'm about to be approaching my like 4 years in separation too at the end of the year. I'm just a little bit more advanced, and I feel like it's because I have a little bit more spiritual awareness than, you know, most people. So, because the cycles will get the best of you for real. Like, if you, especially on this journey, if you don't know how to navigate, it'll fucking suck you in. Some people stay on this fucking journey and don't even hit these milestones like 5-10 years, and they still can't figure it out. So, like, be so fucking proud of yourself. You guys fucking did it. And this is a season where you just get to chill and bask in your fucking abundance and your fucking glory and your fucking victory. For real. You guys are so amazing. But I love you. I'm going to let you guys go because my phone is at 7%. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I'm so glad that we were able to do this together on a live stream. So, no, for real. You guys are always more than welcome to talk to me about it. My DMs are always open for you guys too. If you guys ever have any questions, I know we're actually hitting like the golden point, but so we probably won't have so many questions, but you guys are so welcome. I'm so happy and so proud of you guys. Keep going, keep doing amazing. I'm so happy for you, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. You're so welcome. I love you guys.